Today we're going to do something pretty fun I've been wanting to do for a long time. This is a deck we've had our eye on for a while. For those of you who don't know, a lot of the cooldown stuff, so Colossal Ifrit for example, Elta Ball as well, all the cooldown stuff, it can be reduced by the Northern Realms thing. So Winch, we've talked about this before in some like card discussion videos, like Winch reduces all cooldowns, doesn't have to be Northern Realms. Ravine Pike reduces cooldowns, is not Northern Realms. Stuff like that. So you can reduce the cooldown of Colossal Ifrit. So I've always wanted to do a Construct Northern Realms deck. And with the buffs that just happened, I think it's the perfect time to go take a look at it. So the main idea here is we have Colossal Ifrit, you play the Construct package, make Colossal Ifrit's order pretty strong, and then you hit it with the Winch and just do it again. That's the idea here. Just blow up a whole bunch of stuff. Now, for the rest of the deck, we are going to be playing some things in here. So it's non-devotion, so no Radovid, none of that stuff. Instead, we're going to be going with some Muted Generator plays. The reason we're going Muted Generator is because the constructs are quite expensive. So if you look at the golds in our deck, other than the constructs, we really are low on provisions. So we just put in Temple to make some more, basically. Why do we not have a premium Temple? I don't know, probably because I don't play this card very often. There we go. So yeah, we're going to play the Temple, and the reason we're going to play this is Shieldwall got a provision buff, so we have extra provision in this deck. You Shieldwall the Colossal Ifrit. The Avlok Sage got a provision buff, which gives us a way to tutor out the Temple and the Muted Generator. And then also Redanian Secret Service got us nerf reverted back to 6. So a lot of buffs to this deck, so I thought it'd be a good time to try it out. So like we said, the main idea here is go along round 3. We just hit them with a Colossal Ifrit, blow stuff up. We've got the other Ifrits for control. Rinse on Sights for one of our Shield Wall charges. Then we do have the other constructs in here. For Muted Generator, we have a bunch of 5s, Drummers, Pikemen, 1 Pikeman, Ballistas, Revenants, Ballistas, Siege Master. So you can run whatever you want in the 5s pretty much. Like Carrick City Guard for movement's not bad. You can go with the Landsknecht, which I've been told I pronounce wrong, and I'm sure I do. Where is he? Landsknecht. Landsknecht. There we go. Landsknecht. Sorry. Yeah, so we've got those guys in here. You can run those, and then we'll just go thin our deck out. Now, one thing to note with this deck, as we are about to get to some games here, is I'm sure our round 1 tempo is going to be quite low. With Temple and Muted Generator and the Sage, we might have trouble consistently getting them, but that's just because so many Persians have to go into the constructs, so we might have some inconsistent round 1s. We can always use Muted Generator for the melee effect later on if we need to. But if we do get what we want, which is both of these, and I think we probably do want to end up running... I meant to run Crystal or Cursed Scroll here. I think we need the Scroll, because we're not so concerned about round 1 tempo. If we lose round 1, that's okay. We should have carryover value. And if the opponent lets us go do what we want round 1, well, and the thing is we're going to have low tempo, we can just play down to 4 and go round 3. So I do think we want the Cursed Scroll for more consistency. But we should expect to lose most round 1s with this deck, which is fine. We have some options to come back from that. So that is the deck. Hopefully it works out pretty decently. Let's go get in some games and see what happens. Ups a something or other. Ups a gunner. Ups a lag gunner. Something. Anyway. Patricidal Fury. Normally this is Raid Warriors. Not great for us. Except for the part where I don't think they can kill a Muted Generator, which we did open with. Downside obviously being if we go to round 3, everything's just going to get killed repeatedly. Shield Wall Chargers should be quite good against him, though. Oh, a Twirsec Veteran. Twirsec. Where did I get that from? Twirsec Veteran. We'll play this. See if he has Heat Waved. We want to play the Drummer first, so it's going to be a Self Wound. I want to play this first to potentially boost things before we draw them with Siege Master, but we're not boosting anything, so let's do this. Hope we don't draw. That's fine. Just get boosting. Get boosting. Sounds good to me. By the way, if we do end up playing round 2 Temple, which we really don't want to, we can always shuffle back the Anses and then replay it with our leader charge. Because it does come out with the Zeal order. Well, formation gives it Zeal order, so it wouldn't have Zeal when it comes out. Against Self-Wound, I don't know if we... Ooh, he's not going to give up here easy. Thinking about playing to 4, but I don't think we do against his deck.
Left, right.
The Small Blood long round is scary. He shouldn't give up yet. Well, he still has to play a card, right? He still has to play one more. We'll go Temple next. There it is. Everyone's favorite broken card. At least he's pulling them out instead of carryover. We probably have to Temple and use on Sace this round. Otherwise he just has way too much on board. I get the 11-point slam out of the 4th version card, the Seagull. So dumb. Let's see what we make. Frog is okay. I think I'd rather Queen Adalia though. Kimbolt's really good. Double Kimbolt, sure. That's probably overkill. We'd probably have to draw and use on Sace this round, which is feels bad. That's because we take in time, like it won't have the full 10 boost. I guess we can just go to a long round against him and hope it's not too scary. But it probably is really scary.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
The thing that is scary is we could get out of reach, where we just can't answer his stuff anymore. On Stace. It's back. That's 11. We could kill this here. 22-point swing, and we can still leader it next turn. So what we do here, kill one of these doomed things. Get some more boosting. There's no way to really get the Revenant set up. And one thing that's obviously not great here is we still have this Sage, but we drew both of our artifacts. We do want to use them both round 1. Should have maybe put one back in the deck. We pass here if he plays a card, I think. Okay, now he does have carryover. So, we could go on Sace, kill this. Our issue if it is self-wound, which is what it looks like, is we have no way to deal with a Sigvald. I think we keep going. We can't deal with Sigvald, so I think we have to do this a little bit. I think we have to keep going. Just because there's no Sigvald answer in our deck. We have no locks, we have no banishes. Here they come. Debated going melee on that. I think we give it a charge as well.
It would be best if we went out
In case he has a lock. That'll give us a head on even as well. Comes the Clash. Hopefully there's no Twin Vyandra. And there's the Twin Vyandra.
Travel makes one modest. Lets one see the bigger picture.
Get our points here. Constructs going. Problem is this is bricked and this is our finisher. So we can't play either of those. And there's a magic ring that secures him the round. Okay. Hopefully he also clashes, but I really don't think he will. Let's hover over the Revenant. Maybe he'll think we're going to use it. Kind of doing Revenant math. Nice, we actually got him to use the Clash. That's great. Obviously, downside is here, he won this round with essentially just bronzes. And we used our unsaves, so that's gone. Good news for us is we still have a lot of points in our deck. We got some good boosts from Muta Generator, and we have a couple extra provision stuff mated. Stuff added. And there's the... This is not too bad. Okay, we can work with this hand, I think. Other than you, which we just have to not draw. It's pretty good. It's only bad if he has Sigvald. Like, if he has Sigvald, what do we do? Can't do anything. But he might not be playing it with Patricidal Fury Leader. I don't really believe that. If he tries to all-in us here, we probably just lose. Time to blessing some seagulls too, right? Gotta abuse the cards more. I guess Fury makes sense for Sigvald a little bit, because you don't need the self-wound if you're just going to hit the opponent's seagulls. Not seagulls. You're going to give the opponent stuff. You can hit them with seagulls, you can hit them with Swall Blood, so they're negative, like not real points you're giving the opponent. And he's just going to pass. What do we play here? I like having a Revenant, to be honest. We do have a lot of bricked draws, so if we mess up our draws here, I wouldn't be too surprised. Free's good. That's one of the bricked draws. That one we don't have a siege engine for, but you could get one. No, we do have one. Then Winch. We're looking at. We're missing Kimbolt, Enraged Ifrit, and Daily with two bad draws. I think we have to risk it. Nice, we got a Kimbolt. Do have a couple sevens, so Kimbolt is quite good. This draws us something. We don't want to draw right away. Let's see if he answers this. If it's coming down at 6, that might be a little hard. There's a Drakkar. I think we just Frenzied Dow kill it. We definitely want to play these rock barrages prior to doing any drawing. We don't want to play this and draw with this until we have already done the rock barrages, that's for sure. The thing is, we draw into Queen Adalia, we then can't use her, which is a bit scary. Like, this is still bricked, but at this point, we're just getting what we're getting. There's the seagulls. I guess at this point, we're just getting what we're getting.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Not too bad. Good for him, he killed our Revenant, though. Go Kimbolt next. Kimbolt will summon out the other Ballista. Okay, now it won't. What's at 5, though? 5 would be this. That's not good. We can get to 7. We can just give this the order. We can play Kimball and just not do anything. We'll just play the Kimball. None of these are row-locked. They just have placements.
Court etiquette exists for a reason. Keep to it.
Now they're at 8. I think he's going to kill this anyway. It's not going to pull anything out of our deck, the problem, but he doesn't know that, because we have to boost the bronzes. Totem? Getting a small blood set up. But like I said, Kimball doesn't actually do anything for us. Unless we decree Ballista, which is probably correct. The other option is to decree Enraged. I think this is slightly better. We obviously want to transform this before the small blood comes down. Let me go Colossal, and last say Winch on it if it's still alive. Yep, there he is. He might actually let the Kimbolt do something again. I'm gonna pull another Kimbolt right now. So the fact that he hit our guy down actually lets it do something, which is quite funny to me. We should have hit one in the melee row. We think at 5? We do. We can just pull that out. Obviously, this isn't like the value you're really looking for. But we shield some stuff here. It's down by 32. He still has Sove if he wants it. I'm not sure that these decks play Sove. I don't even know if these decks play, really. I haven't seen much Self-Wound outside of our Sign Ritual. Yep, there's the Sove. We can actually hit the Sove as well, which is pretty funny. So we're going to hit this. Fire off the Winch on the guy. Reset that. Blast this, hit the Sove because it's adjacent to it. Hit this too, because why not? He needs another 28, 29 points. Let's see if he has it. A Gregoire. De Gorgon. I don't know why I say it funny. Such a cool card. Appreciate him using it. Do take him out though. Nice. GG. We got some really unexpected use out of Kimbolt there. If he didn't... I guess he can't avoid hitting the Kimbolt. He doesn't know what the power of our stuff in our deck is, but Kimbolt just pulling out random garbage. Not garbage, but like stuff that didn't get its abilities. Worked out quite well. Ocelot. Like some Skellige, probably Witchers. They have a lot of unit punish, but not much artifact. We can get our Mutagenerator going. This is a lot of our 5 version stuff, though. You're going to go back in deck. He's going first. I think we'd rather get Temple than Mutagenerator, because we go Mutagenerator, we lose round 1. Then we can still play Temple round 2. I think that would be best. So I think we've drawn too many of our 5 version cards. No, we still have 5 in deck. Still good. I don't think... Well, they do usually play Verification. So if they Verification our Mutagenerator, we are in a lot of trouble. Because they play like portals and stuff. The All God. I think we still have to try for the mutagenerator. Even if he verifications it, which is the probable outcome. It's not probable. Like a 50-50 outcome.
You will see it in your dream.
Nice, he didn't. That's very good then. I think we want to start with Caraballista. It gives us the option to kill students and reduce his points. Hey, and we drew the temple. You'll love to see it. We might keep that for round 2. And just play units here. I'd rather play... Obviously want to play the temple. But there's no guarantee he's going to play that long in this round. He's a lot of tempo options. The thing is, we don't want to win this round with tempo in hand. So if he's playing pretty high tempo, like Ghost Portal here or something, then we will play the temple. Or then we can safely hold the tempo a little bit. But if he just drops like some random bronzes, it means probably want to get it out of our hand quick. I think we do it. Let's make... None of these are particularly good. That's unfortunate. That one's pretty good. You might armor up one of the Siege Masters, but the other option was to cool down the Caraballista to 1, and then he might kill it. I guess his control is mainly offering, right? It's offering, leader, and Bear Witchers, then Tall Punishes. We do have the Onsace in our hand for the temple. Yeah, so we just... That's cool, down, would have killed it. We do have the Onsace in the hand for temple, which is fine. We don't need to do that. What we'll do instead is put the boost on something else. Debating Mad Kian. I don't think I want to do that one. What we could do is put a whole bunch of points on Redanian's Secret Service. In case he locks us. Which he won't. He doesn't have locks, which means that we can pull it out at a time we want with the Shieldwall. I think this could be a fun thing to do. Just the armor up.
Why don't train on the cone? I hate it.
Again and again and again.
Much left of that world.
So here I think we pass. Nothing else to boost with. He's got what he wants here. We can put the Secret Service back in our deck for a tempo play with a leader charge, because we have nothing that gives itself a status. And he's not going to be locking us. So it's going to be our choice of when the Secret Service comes out. The rest of this... Not too bad. We're looking for Frenzied still. Going straight to a round 3. Oh, we have Frenzied. The microphone is blocking my vision of that spot. Oh, this hand's pretty good, actually, then. The only thing we can't play is this one, because it'll give itself the shield. I think a long round 3 benefits us, though. I'm not sure he wants this. We do some bad draws here. Yep, that's back. We just don't want the rock barrages now. Mad Cayenne? Cayenne? Let me look. It's Cayenne, right? Yeah, Cayenne. Could be quite interesting with these shield wall charges. We could set up some damage that way. Whatever we're setting up, we should start here. Good. We have so many golds in hand, like so much value. You have to remember he has leader charges for a bunch of free damage. We might as well pull our Secret Service out. Put a shield on something else later. Yeah, so he comes with a shield, doesn't apply it, so he doesn't pull it out. I was right, we do have nothing that puts the shield out. I just didn't want to check that one there the last round. We'll thin our deck out by 1, 2, 3 more cards, then go play 2. There's the portal.
Gotcha. No, 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 damn it!
We don't really have anything that would kill this effectively, other than leadering an Onsace. I think we'll play this first so we can stick Revenant next to it and give it a better chance of living. Can't professional the Revenant though. These want it to be harder for him to leader ping it into offering range. I'm offering that, right? Yep, there's the offering. I think we throw out one of our Revenants here. This one he can't professional, because he'd have to ping it. There's only 3 units on board. But he might go for the other offering on it. Hopefully he misses. He did. That's nice. It's far from a guarantee he gets that. I hope he overcommits to kill it, because we don't actually have anything to really trigger it. We have to do a Mad Cayenne setup, which would be kind of funny if we could get that off. We can only boost him by even numbers, though. I don't know if he has anything odd numbers he's going to play. What did he just discard? Discarded the second offering? Unfortunate for him. That's probably a good choice. He could. Mad Cayenne doesn't do it. The only thing that really does 1 damage. We could kill the Quartermaster with the Frenzied Dow. It is probably worth it to do so. Otherwise, he's gonna just get too many points from it. Like, it overkills by 2, but he has nothing really that's engine, other than kind of that. He's gonna escalate. We don't have a way to use these right now. So, like, I don't really mind that. We could Mad Cayenne set up now with 2 leader charges. This one dies to Professional. It's the only thing. But if he professionals that, he's not professionaling anything really big. Yeah, we'll do it. Pretty sure he professionals this, but that's okay, I guess. We hold it in our hand and never use it. It still accomplishes nothing. Should be professional. Otherwise, he just doesn't think we have it. That's fine. We'll do a Mad Cayenne setup. This seems fun.
There is so much.
So we'll give him 4 points. Pull that out.
Be best if we went out pivotal.
We'll smack this for 4. Trigger this. And there's all of our setup. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Mad Cayenne tempo play. There's a regular Geralt. He's playing this over professional, I guess. Interesting. Anything with a useful number of damage. 7. Not quite what we're looking for. I think it's time we do this. Although, we could hit winches, which would mess up our Colossal. That being said... Colossal has time to naturally cool down if we do it now, so we'll do it now. See what he's got. There's not really a good row to hit, but at least this way we get another Revenant. And then when he goes for the trio, we can fire off the, hopefully winch, or use this again. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's running out of control. Geralt Eskel, I don't think he's gonna have something that can actually kill Colossal anymore.
Double the coin and consider
Okay, so he does that. That's fine. You can either on Sace, you can Colossal. Hasn't set anything up though. It's unfortunate. We'd use our last leader charge there. Though I don't think he has anything. I think we can just safely play on Sace range. Although this could hit. We've got a. We see 2 cards, right? We see probably one of these. We'll do this. I think it's safe. He might hit with another Bear Witcher. We'd like to save the potential winches in the construct order for when he plays the trio, so we can actually hit a whole bunch of units. He'd probably last say it though. Beating the Bear Witcher right now, right? One Bear Witcher. Oh, he's also playing professional. Interesting. So he's playing so much Tall Punish. So we play ranged here. We will use this, I think. It's not very good value. But I was worried he's going to kill it. I wasn't worried before, but then we also saw the professional. We probably really should have saved it. We probably should have saved the order there. I got nervous all of a sudden. He's going to save the trio for last say. But hitting next to this doesn't do anything. There's so much armor. One Bear Witcher. Or then last say the trio. What do we got? That should be what it is. We shouldn't have used the Unsafe order, by the way. There's a chance we hit the Radovid. That was a mistake.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Okay, so we'll do this. I guess it's more value here. See if we get that winch. Hey, there it is. Winch that. Drop this guy down. Fire it again. Is that enough to beat the trio? Guess we're about to find out. So I guess it didn't matter the Onsace order. We weren't going to hit with it.
Much left.
Get a draw. Okay. We'll take a draw against a good deck like Skellige Witchers. Zanshin 111, playing some probably Melitally. She got nerfed though. I think that deck's one of the best Northern Realms decks. The Traveling Priestess shenanigans, which is a case where we cannot do our plan of going to round 3. That is unfortunate. Looking at our hand here, no Mutagenerator. We do have Scroll to get it potentially, so we could open Temple, grab it. That's not bad. A Winchback. It's a lot of our 5 version cards here. Okay, we've got what we want here. So I think will end up happening here is we'll do some deck boosting. He'll do a bunch of setup, and then probably get round control and win with the Melitally orders, or not orders, Melitally value, and just the value of things like Snowdrop, which we can't really interrupt. That being said, open Temple, see what we're making here. Varaxis on Sace is tempting, but he'll know we have it. I just like the Philippa. Radovid's leader charges could be quite good. And then these two are decent. I want Queen Adalia though. More engine setup. The nice thing about Cursed Scrolls, we can always put back Prince on Sace if we draw it for the Temple. Right, you can always put it back. Make sure you get the Temple points on it. Realistically, for Onsace, we don't need the leader charge on it and the Temple, because it should be big enough either way. Oh, what is this? It should be big enough. Like, if you put a shield on it, it hits for what, 12 damage before it gets any damage back, and Temple gets it really big, so you probably don't need both. But we're gonna do it anyway. Do some freedom with these shield wall charges. It's gonna disconnect on us. Okay. Okay, good, he's back. Alright, so what we want to do here is grab our Onsace. One thing we could do is put on one of our other cards too. Like Philippa would be a good target for the points. We're not going to do Onsace, but I think I'd rather do on Onsace. Have the consistent removal to kill the Snowdrop round 1. And we'll put back in our deck here. Probably the Drummer. And we'll grab our Mutagenerator.
Lost.
See what he wants to do about that. Ever since the Elder Bear change, let's say he's gonna get heat waved. Ever since the Elder Bear change, we've seen a lot of verifications. Not this time though. So I think we'd rather just keep the scroll or something else. We'll just start getting some engines out on board. Remember, we do have to set up these as well. This is good for setting up the constructs. Probably want to go into Frenzied. I'd like to set up the Frenzied, because it thins our deck by 2, which is helpful to get to the stuff that Temple makes. There's a lot of synergies there between Temple and the constructs. A Temple adds the provisions into your deck that the constructs kind of take up for being expensive, and then the constructs thin your deck out, give you the damage. A Donamir of Troy. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I pass on every tennis card.
We're gonna ping that. We do have options here, right? Because we can go into Frenzied Dow, which would do move the defender out of the way, then hit what's behind it. Yep, so that's what we're gonna do.
Yes, nothing quite like a night.
Question is, how do we kill the Adaran? The answer is we really don't. Because when we move the Adaran range, it's just gonna be protected. We'll grab Frenzied. Don't need the winch here. I think we just go for the kill on that. This could be a Cintron Spellweaver deck. I've seen some of that. So that is what it is. It's Cintron Spellweavers.
Magic must remain in worthy hands.
Who told us of this?
We can kill the Adaran here. This is 7. At that point, we've used up most of our constructs, though, which is something to be concerned with, because we don't have the mutagenerator points carrying over. I don't want to leave that for Revenant, potentially. I can always think something else, though. It's safer just to kill it. Should be a Spellweaver deck. We should start playing them. Oh, we're playing Meditating Mages. I guess that makes sense as well. If there are Meditating Mages, we want to have double Ballistas out as quickly as possible. And get Revenant going. We actually have a decent amount of damage on this, but waste it.
Lady Margarita told us.
We shouldn't be greedy about this. We should kill that one while we can. He's just doing carryover. So we either play one of these here, which feels bad that we have to play one. Kind of one of our decks Colossal. Shouldn't have more shields. Maybe just play this one. I'd rather have the big on Stace because it develops our own points, which is going to be important later, I think. I think we just lose. I think he's got this. He's just going to click the orders and go up with the Resilience. Maybe even has the Tisea. He has the Tisea too.
I shall remain neutral. This is vital.
I think we're going to lose this one. Maybe not. We'd really want to get our Philippa. Philippa does a lot of work here. Okay, we got Philippa. That gives us something at least. As long as he doesn't click the orders, we're happy. Okay, he didn't click the orders, because we want to blast these. That could have gone a lot better, to be honest. The only way we kill this is with Anses, but he has no time to click the order.
It is how I punish those who irritate me.
He gets 1 point from this, and he's spawning 3, so he's gonna get 4 more points. Gets him to 8.
The gentleman in the corner. Did he
Right, because this will give us enough that he doesn't get ahead. I guess you'd get 1 more patience, right? See how lucky he is with this. That's not too good for him. He's getting what? 1, 2 more points next turn.
Again and again and again.
Do I have to use all of these? He's gonna leave. I guess we didn't need them all because of the drummer. But we still have on Sace, which means he leaves the game. That was a rough one there. I was scared for a minute there with his carryover. Some guerrilla tactics. We don't like movement. A lot of our stuff's range locked. Or row locked, I mean. Not all of it, but if it's not row locked, it likes to be next to things. This hand is really bad. We have no Temple, we have no Avalok Sage, we have no Decree to find Sage, and we have no Muta Generator. Those are our 4 opening cards, and we somehow missed all of them. So that's terrible. Nothing else about that, that's just terrible. I don't know how to fix that. We just missed all 4 openers. Needs to go movement setup. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Okay, we also don't have in the Frenzied Doubt either. Not you. Where's the ballistas? Cat Witchers, you know how it goes.
Humans are scum. I prefer L.
Gotta work on the sentry. I was working on the cat, which doesn't do anything because it keeps boosting itself back up. Like, it'll slowly do something, but I'll get a lot value first. They don't run much hard removal in these movement decks, so this Revenant probably has a chance to stick. Then we can drop the Enraged Ifrit to set the Sentry to 1 and kill it. If he does... Okay. It's fine. This is movement Golden Necker. The Golden Necker tempo is the issue here. His aim's also pretty darn good, it seems. Now we can start killing these.
No!
Worth doing that. Gets us ahead uneven.
My land for your cost, my lady. Allow me.
We have to play pretty aggressively considering how bad our hand is. We could just pass and go on to round 2 and 3, but against a Golden Necker deck, I don't think we can afford to do that. They just throw the Golden Necker tempo out, we're never going to catch up. He might keep playing here. But he might not, knowing we're going to work on this Siri. We don't have to win on even. We do kind of have to win. And we'll throw this next to the drummer next. He'll probably move that if he has a spare movement. He does Melina, so he does. Oh, he moves drummer. That's okay then. Not great, but okay. Should be another sentry, I would imagine. Oh, Brayhen. That's not too bad. We're going to trigger that guy easily. Anyway. Not yet, at least.
Go ahead, move around all you want. It'll hurt more.
Hmm. think here. Moving this is a lot of value because he's going to be pinging it. Debating if we do this, but we don't have the setup value, so I think we just play this. Keep hitting Siri. He's got his Adrenaline here. But I think we might have to play Colossal. So I'd rather play the big one here. We're gonna have to play melee stuff with Meteor Generator. The Meteor Generator's not going to do much. But I've played enough movement to know that if we go to a round where you can just open Golden Necker movement stuff, we do not have what it takes to catch back up. It will outvalue us. That's why we're playing this so aggressively. As much as I don't like it and it goes against what our deck wants to do, sometimes you have to play to what the opponent's doing. It's one of those times. I guess he can move that. That doesn't do anything. As if he'd move this anyway. I guess if he hits it, it's not boosted anymore, but we do have a winch. That's a decent artifact compression. Since he did that, I think we have to play Colossal. That should give us a 1 on even, though. If it doesn't, we have winch. Okay, so that's the 1 on even. Means Temple's not great, but what we can do about it. We have to try and get the Golden Necker out. Although it's a short enough round now that with us in round control, we can do some stuff here. There's our stuff. Okay, well, we can't do anything with this hand. I guess we still try for a little bit of Muta Generator carryover. Still try for a little bit of it. We're bleeding him down here. Temple's gonna be best on Sace, which we didn't draw. We do want to thin with this.
Just one more feather, and we're done.
We do this here. We clear him. We need him to use his Golden Necker. We should have played that melee for an extra point on Muta Generator. I always forget about that. I don't play Muta Generator very often, that's for sure. This and this, then maybe this on something. Stick a castle, okay. We can get a 2-card advantage here if we pass. It's not going to hit anything. Alternatively to that, we play our drummer. Play our drummer.
Left, right, left, right.
This isn't going to boost anything, or come out of our hand, I should say. But we can play it to boost things in our deck. This is our turn where he's down on tempo still. Last wish. Oh, we forced the Golden Necker. He didn't have it. That is good. So we really messed him up there. We could set up this to carry over. I think we should just use it for carryover. Now I can play a drummer for free round 2 or round 3. Not the best carryover, not the best temple, but we're bleeding him here, so. We got a mating season out of him too, that's great. That is great. We accomplished what we wanted. No golden necker. It cost us a lot of stuff, but I think we're in a winning position now. Got our last say still. A little bit of carryover. It's got no golden necker. This is maybe Milva he kept. Or it's part of the Unicorn Kyronax combo if he's running that. We do actually draw to, this is good. We draw for 2 random things. Revenant could do something. But we really want to find the Onsace still. That gives us the Onsace. Treant Boar, okay.
I'm an officer. I'm a gentleman.
Again, again, again.
Got a lot of engines going out now. Yep, that makes sense. Knock that off. We don't have a good Revenant setup. Although, still no good Revenant setup. That goes to 3, but has a shield. I'm debating if we want to just kill that right now. I think we do. It'll end up being worth a lot because he's gonna use the castle to move it. Then the boar will keep moving around. There's another one. It's that now. We currently don't have a way to trigger the Revenant. But this damages enemy units. This is a little bit better. But he could just move these. But I think we've done enough to win this game. The Gaten.
I didn't sheathe it till the ground was still.
Maybe we didn't do enough. No, we did. Okay, that's good. I thought we did. So the Gaten was what he kept round 2. GG. So that's the deck, guys. Some Construct Northern Realms. Really fun one, in my opinion. It does have some like drawing issues, some consistency issues, but you're always going to run those unless you're in Nilfgaard for Constructs because of the just how many provisions they take up in your deck. But overall, pretty fun one. I think the Muta Generator worked out decently well. We used it for a lot of carryover. It ate a lot of artifact removal. That being said, they can't artifact removal Temple because it's immune, so I guess that is what it is. Overall, though, I had a lot of fun with this one. I think obviously, it's not the best Northern Realms deck, but did a lot better than I expected. Like, it kind of held up against a lot of modern decks. The only thing we are... Oh, I do want to mention here, we did cut out a couple of Skellige Pirate games. We like 50-50 against them, but I'm not including more Skellige Pirate games in these videos. People just skip them at this point. No one wants to see more of that. So, hopefully you guys don't mind I took those 2 out. As far as the deck itself, though, the only changes I would like to make here are I want to mention the Avlok Sage and the Decree. The Sage getting the Temple and Mugen is really nice. The Decree getting units is nice. You could take them both out. That is what, 17 provisions? And then you could run Maxi and Oniromancy, which is another option you could do there if you want to run a more generic consistency tool instead of these. I like the Sage Decree because the Decree can find the Sage. It effectively gives you like 3 ways to find the Mugen Generator early. But I can see an argument being made for Maxi and the Oniromancy as well. I think that's also pretty good. And then as far as the rest of the deck, overall pretty good. I like it. The 5s you can change out however you want. I think the other Northern Realms decks are probably better, but I had a lot of fun with this one. Hope you guys did as well watching it. So, like I said, hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.